Howdy, whisky partners in crime. It's your favourite whisky sisters, Inka and Jen.
We are rocking the airwaves with whisky news, drams worth shouting about, and pals worth listening to.
Dram's on fire with sass and a full glass. So pop your cork and join us. This episode is sponsored by the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. Whisky sisters! Yeah!
For once, do you remember how we always say, like, there's never any whiskey or crappy drinks and stuff?
Yes, I do.
That we should hide whiskey bottles in our boots,
Yes, we should.
which I did. And then,
Oh, good.
then I got home 2 in the morning or 1:30 in the morning, took my boots off. What's there? Whiskey. I forgot to drink it. Forgot to drink. Oh,
Inka!
I know. I had like 2 minutes in my, like, one in each boot. And then one of my friends took one of the bottles and put it on her bra. And she didn't remember to drink it either. I guess they had some like decent IPA that I was drinking. And then we got this free gin tonic. And we had quite a few drinks beforehand. So I think I was just,
You
and
were
then when I
hanging
was
it.
dancing about, I just like completely forgot about it.
You were good to go.
My plan was to buy some sparkling water and like do a highball, but
Best laid plan.
I was so prepared. So annoying.
Welcome to the Whisky Sisters podcast with Inka and Jen.
Hello, listeners. Those of you that have tuned in before, welcome back. And those newbies, come into our whisky lair and never leave. So we usually have a theme, but today we don't really have a theme. It's very random, but we are answering some cheeky questions that our lovely listeners and our Insta whisky pals have given us while sipping some different random whiskies.
Yeah, we have 4 very different drams to go through from Ardbeg, Deanston, Jura, and Arran as well. Before we start, have you sipped anything interesting last month?
Do you know what? I was in Glasgow and I went to the Arlington, which there was lots of young people in. Do you know why I ordered a Glenmorangie? Because when I saw the whiskies, the only one I could make out, because I didn't have my glasses on, was the orange bottle. And I thought, see, for the ageing wooden-eyed population, you can spot the Glenmorangie. So I thought, number 1, good. Number 2, it came in a glass that was fresh out the dishwasher and it was literally as warm as like a cup of tea that's been out for 10 minutes. It was so bad, but I still drank it. So that's the only whiskey I've been sipping most recently. I'll be
Oh, yeah, you should have asked for like an ice cube. Well, funnily enough, my brother was visiting and we went to the Irish pub here and I was in the mood for some drams. And then he was like, well, I'll have some drams with you. So we had Glenmorangie as well. He had the orange one, which I think is the 12, isn't it? And then I had the red one, which had a bit more like sherry in it. So he could try and see which one he preferred. He preferred the orange one. But I quite liked it. It was quite nice.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. We've been syncing up in our pub Glenmorangie behaviour unknowingly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good to go back to some classic goodies sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. How was Lenny Kravitz?
Oh, it was good. It was really good. He doesn't like move the same way like some rockers, taking the stage. Like he was quite still.
That surprises me. Was he a wee bit mellow?
Yeah, like his stage presence was maybe a little bit mellow compared
Shocked
to
and
like a lot of
stunned
the
at
other.
that.
Yeah.
Because he's all like he's got the physique still, hasn't he? I saw a video of him like working out in his leather pants.
Yeah.
I thought he'd be like real strutting and dancing and everything.
No, it's just like he was just like moving his hips when he was, you know what I mean? Like it was.
Come on, Lenny, put your back
And he had
into
these
it.
like ridiculous glasses that made him look like a fly. But it was good. Like it was really good though.
Oh,
I knew a lot of
good.
the songs. I've been listening loads of Lenny recently, so I was
That's
jumping
nice.
about. So it was really good. Yeah.
Did you take the glasses off or did you keep them on?
I think he just kept them on.
rude.
I wasn't like, because I was dancing and jumping about all the time, so I might have missed a few things, but
Is the weather nice though? Because I'm thinking for our pending Metallica gig, Scotland's very unpredictable in the weather stakes, isn't it? Who knows?
yeah, I know. The weather was really good because we were at the heat of the day. We were actually on a terrace in a bar nearby. Like it wasn't as hot as some of the years before.
Oh, okay, so maybe
So it
like
was probably
quite
about
a nice.
28 or 29 or
Oh,
something.
okay.
So, and there's a breeze. So I didn't feel, normally it's 36 or 38 or something ridiculous. So it was actually really
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, good. Glad you enjoyed it, honey.
It's really nice to have voiceover Bob to join us for the awards.
Exactly. And those
Yeah.
new listeners, voiceover Bob does all our Whisky sisters, and he stars in our Halloween videos and stuff. And he's an all-round digital genius, and he's adorable, and he's coming with us.
Yeah, like in the ideal situation, that day would have been the day before. We could have all gone together, maybe even coordinate outfits would have been fun. And
Would have been
then
fun.
Metallica the next day. But can't have everything. We'll just take a slice of awards and then full on Metallica.
Have I told you I've had 2 nightmares that we're trying to get to Metallica, and it's like these epic horror films and there's all crazy shenanigans happening? I've had 2 of
Oh,
them
yeah,
now and I wake up
no
quite
way.
disturbed. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about one and it was giving me anxiety just listening to your message.
Totally secondhand anxiety because it was a disturbing dream. I was like, ah. And in both of the dreams, I've been locked in toilets at one point. So I don't know if any dream whisperers want to interpret that. But
Oh my
needless to
God.
say, I'm nervous pervous for some reason
Yeah.
in my unconscious mind about not getting to Metallica on time, but I'm sure we will.
I think because we just want to squeeze in everything. It's just kind of classic Whiskey Sisters vibes, I think, because we always want to squeeze in as many things and as many appearances and shoots
More
and things. Yeah.
on it all. Yeah.
We want our cake and we want to eat it.
And we want to eat it with a glass of whiskey.
Yes.
Stick your nose in it.
Have you noticed that there's been an increase in whiskey and celeb campaigns recently? Or I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of random famous people and whiskey, Scotch whiskey,
What I have
connect.
seen recently is 2 Burley rugby players with their own whiskey. I don't know if they're famous or not, but have you seen that? The rugby whiskey?
Are they the ones, the South African guys?
I'm actually not sure. I don't know much about rugby.
Because that was probably from last year was
Oh,
Van de Merwe, Van
yeah,
de
and
Merwe,
Pierre
and
Schumann.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So no, I've seen that one. We quite
Oh, I've
like to
only
try
just,
it, but yeah, I've seen
yeah.
that one before.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind that so much, but Lafroig obviously has the Willem Dafoe, who teamed up with their senior whiskey maker Sarah Dowling, who actually will be our guest next month.
Oh.
Sarah, but not Willem. If you're watching it, he's coming to watch.
Bill,
Although
woohoo!
he's more than welcome. Yeah,
Yeah,
join
come
us.
on,
It's
Bill,
fine.
join us.
Sarah, you can organize it. We will try that whiskey though. They're special release, I think. But yeah, Glenmorangie, obviously Harrison Ford with Dr. Bill. Now Macallan has teamed up with the actor James Marsden and his son Jack, who's a model.
Oh,
And
I've not
this
seen
is like,
that.
I kind of find this a little bit weird. So the campaign is called Drink of a Generation, with Gen Z expected to account for about 30% of the luxury market by 2030, according to some reports. So basically, Macallan is illustrating how the brand is connecting its rich heritage with the next generation of consumers. But I just find this such a random pairing. You know that
Well,
guy? You know who's James Marsden?
I've just Googled him. I wouldn't have known who it
He
was, but
was
I've
in
seen him.
X-Men, then he was in 27 Dresses.
Yes, I recognise him from some movies. But I wonder if that's research based that Gen Z are going to be doing some of the luxury high, drinking less, but drinking more kind of qualitative or allegedly qualitative luxury
Yeah.
products, or whether they're just hopeful of that because Gen X, from what I see, are not drinking at all.
There's a lot of those health things on a matcha and all the other stuff. Like Lafroig and Willem Dafoe is kind of funny. Like the campaign is quite interesting and entertaining. Also, Glen Murray and Harrison Ford. I liked it. I know some people have issues with it, but I think it's good. I like Harrison Ford.
We do.
Yeah. But then like these two are it's just a bit of a random thing. And also
Could
just
I
everyone
just
is like
challenge
men.
Inka slightly, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have and I'm not saying I do, but you're not drawn to Macallan at all. So I'm wondering, no matter who they use in their campaign, would you maybe think, sure?
Yeah. I would still talking bullshit. Yeah. It's possible. Yeah. It's possible because you'd have to have something like really good to make it appealing, I guess. But like there was other ones. There was Charles Leclerc. Leclerc.
Oh, the Formula One guy.
Yeah, so with Chivas Regal. Obviously Nick Offerman, that comedian with Lagavulin, which is still ongoing. And then, well, only one that has recently had a female was Johnny Walker and Sabrina Carpenter. But even that I just think is like so lame because she doesn't even like whiskey. So, but like, yeah, it's just like a lot of dudes.
Nothing I've been seeing, like celebrity-wise anyway, is getting me super excited or personally would influence me to buy differently. What about you?
No, not really. Although, like, I wouldn't say no to trying the Harrison Ford one. And I do like the campaign with the Willem Dafoe just because it was actually quite interesting or different. It was a bit more artsy rather than just your usual stereotypical guy stuff. And I think Harrison Ford, I've been watching this TV show called Shrinking, and it's a comedy, and he's quite good at it, like in it, and he's quite funny and stuff. So I can see, like him, that kind of the campaign is kind of humorous and yeah.
Nice. I've never seen him in anything like that. He's playing a kind of comedy.
Oh, yeah, you need to look it up. It's called The Shrinking.
Dram on fire.
Let's just go through each whiskey, some tasting notes, go through some of those questions. We can still talk about the whiskey in between the questions, whatever. Just let's go with the flow. Let's see what happens.
Do it.
Okay. Arran 10, local barley. I had a terrible feeling like, oh, did we feature this already? I'm just because I sent you just like stuff that I've gathered recently.
I can never remember. I just have a good time in the podcast.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember some things.
I know. I was actually telling people like how sometimes it can get a bit rowdy because we're sampling also while we will sample before we do the podcast usually, but we also have samples while we're, recording. And like, I can't remember who was telling, but I felt like they were a little bit shocked that we actually drink live on the podcast. It's like, is everyone else normally not drinking? Like, what?
Yeah, we're a drinking podcast. That would be rude for us not to sit.
Exactly. God's sake. Okay, anyway, so Arran 10, local barley. This is the first release. I think there was second one released just recently, or it's coming up. I can't remember. So distilled using malted barley grown on the Isle of Arran at Bellevue Farm by the Curry family. This whiskey has been matured in a selection of first fill bourbon barrels and second fill sherry hogsheads in a very similar proportions than their classic Arran 10-year-old, which we love. This one is bottled at 50% ABV.
Well, I think it's delicious.
Case closed.
Sorry, yeah. The end.
Yeah. See ya.
Sorry, I was just forgetting we were doing a podcast there and I was in a wee sipping. Like me daydream.
Yeah. Well, also, I forgot to say they used optic barley variety for this one. I think the nose was giving me, the usual kind of citrus, vanilla, a bit of caramel, something slightly floral, but I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. Apple juice.
Yum.
And coffee icing, or that kind of mocha thing, and maybe some biscuity vibes.
Well, funny you say biscuity vibes. I've got oat and raisin cookies, honey, like pure honey, like on the like honeycomb. But then I got a somewhat sweet. Don't know if you've ever eaten the children's sweets you used to get in the big jars, like alphabet shapes. They were like a chalky sweet that you get in a
Oh,
paper
yeah.
bag.
Mhm.
I got a wee nose of them. So our noses are quite different apart from the biscuit.
Yeah, I feel like this needed a little bit more time. It kind of seems a bit more, not delicate, but just, I don't know what's the right word. Just needs a bit more time to kind of get stuff out of it on the nose. And the palate, I found it spicier than most Arran. Usually must be the barley variety. Bit of ginger, white pepper, that sort of stuff.
On the palate, I got puff candy, you know, that honeycomb stuff, but maybe with coated in milk chocolate and ginger cake. But I really feel like that spicier is the case. I agree with that. On the finish, I got, you know, if you ever have like a shot of ginger juice
Oh, yeah.
and it's quite like nippy on your tongue. On the finish, I was like, oh, I feel as if I've had a shot of that.
Ah, it does come a bit sweeter. So I was also getting green grapes, mandarin peel, bit of some sort of minty freshness in there, and fragrant pears, a bit more vanilla. Almost felt slightly oily on the palate, or something kind of mouth coating, and the finish, drying oak and citrus.
It's super duper sippable and delicious.
So they will be releasing these every year for now. I don't know how long, but
Don't think
with
I've
different
tried
types.
any Arran ever that's not delicious.
I know, that is true.
So
I think
tasty.
sometimes like some of the random cask types can be a little bit sweet. But I feel like Arran New Make anyway is a sweeter style and fruity. But yeah, I think this one is quite different to, well, it's very different to the normal 10, the classic. It doesn't feel as sweet and it's definitely spicier. But yeah, I like it. Easy sipping.
Yes, totally.
It's funny, I think you said you had your aircon on. Sounds like you're on an airplane.
In flight, Whisky Sisters.
Yeah. So, okay, first question. Top 3 crisp flavors and their pairing.
Oh, such a good question.
I don't think I've really paired too many crisps with whiskies, but I think I like flavors like, with the salt and vinegar is a classic. Red peppercorns and lime is a flavor I
Oh,
like.
fancy. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I like the cheese puffs and things like that with whiskey is
Yes.
really good. And I also like honey coated nuts with some
Oh,
whiskies, with a
me
little bit of peat.
too. Sorry, Inka, I'm being quite forceful in this episode, but it's crisps.
I
So you
know, but
can't
that's
have
what I'm saying.
peanuts.
Like I don't pair crisps. Okay, you
Well,
go.
the questioner cares. They want your 3 crisps.
Yeah, not just
That,
any snack pairing.
yeah. Now, that being said, I don't know if I can get away with my first choice because I've just been quite forceful with you. Am I allowed scampi fries as crisps?
Oh, nice. Yeah. But do you like good whiskey pairing with
I
scampi fries though?
think because they're not the most sociable snack. Not everybody loves a scampi fry, but I thought, that strong flavour, and then maybe something up Glendronach or maybe Glencadam. Any Glencadam would be quite nice with a scampi fry. So sippable dram, funky, funky snack.
Yeah. What's the name? I forgot his name. You know the guy with the hat who was on the podcast who was doing stuff with
Neil.
Neil Ridley. So
Yes.
he has that book of crisp
Yeah, so he does.
pairings. So that, if whoever asked this question actually wants to know some good pairings, I recommend getting that book.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're just like chancing and seeing what works here and there, but
I
yeah.
also really like McCoy's cheese and onion. Nice thickness to the crisp, nice good flavouring, juicy, quite strong, but you could go if you had a palate like mine for something a wee bit slightly sweeter like sherry, but you could also go for a smoky Joe with a McCoy's cheese and onion.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and you really can't go wrong with any cheese flavors with some whiskies, right?
Cheese. I
Like
love
I had, again, not a crisp, but I like popcorn, and I had this cheddar popcorn with the new Glenmorangie Forbidden Fruit, and that was nice.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Do you know, we've talked before on the podcast, we both like a cheese puff. If you're in the UK, a what's it when we're drinking Metallica's blackened American whiskey. However, we've said that before, so I was thinking, I do love salt and vinegar discos. Have you ever had them?
No, but I like salt and vinegar.
So they're but they're disc-shaped crisps, as the name would imply. Horrifically strong salt and vinegar flavour, and it'll sometimes take off, like a wee bit of the top lining.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that.
So
Yeah.
they're very
No
flavoursome.
pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. So let's think, because I thought, I do like them. Why don't the next time we meet, we do some real discovery with regard to this?
I
and
do
what
like
works
Monster
best.
Munches as well. They have kind of like intense
Beef-
flavors, the pickle or
beef
something.
pickled onion.
Yeah.
But I think maybe something a little bit sweeter with the salt and vinegar discos, just because of the wareness of the crisp.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, good question. And it's a whole, somebody could do, never mind Neil Ridley's book. You could do a whole PhD on that, I think. There's a lot to uncover.
I know, because it's like the crispiness of the crisp.
I freaking love crisps.
I know. I know. I've been eating some today, especially when it's hot. And, I feel like you want more salt
Just
in your
a
life.
little snacky snack, just a wee bit salt, and then you're sorted. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And a dip. I like a dip as well.
Oh, yeah.
Crisp and a dip.
I've been using this like tapenade. Is that what you call the?
Oh, yeah.
Delicious.
Good. Okay,
Right,
next question. Moving on, or this will be this episode about crisps that we don't actually give any pairings properly. We're just like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have to choose just one combo, which one is it? Whiskey from this region and then the band. So Iron Maiden, Speyside and Sabbath, Ireland and AC/DC, Highland and Guns N' Roses, Campbelltown and Motorhead, or Lowland and Led Zeppelin.
Is that question from Cliff?
Yeah.
I think that's a good question. I think they all sound pretty good pairings.
Yeah, but you can only choose one.
Yeah, I'm all the way Speyside and Sabbath.
I would probably go... I don't know. Iron Maiden feels like it's calling me the most.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Nice. We should try that.
Yeah.
I know, crisp night. It's going to be a big night.
Yeah. Okay, if you aren't ordering whiskey, what's your drink of choice?
Do you think whoever said this, what means alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
Alcohol, obviously.
Obviously.
Otherwise, it would be water, but, we need water anyway.
I used to drink a lot of gin and I used to drink a lot of rum, but I'm all about the fizz these days. Wee glass of fizz. And I like those wee bougie, like old lush handbag size bottles of the
the miniatures.
So cute. So that I'm ordering my glass of fizz. Thank you, please.
Yeah, I have to say, a lot of times I end up drinking fizz, normally like Franciacorta or Prosecco. Franciacorta is like Italian version of champagne, kind of.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, my headphones are making loads of squeaky noises.
Yeah, they're squeaky.
Yeah, really annoying. Like, what's going on? I think I need new. It's just like one side. It's like an old like a chair or something. Door. I know, shit. I'm moving too much. So, yeah, so Franciacorta or Prosecco, but also, as everyone probably know, I drink Negronis. I don't know. I don't really discriminate. I drink a lot. Like, I also like fruity IPAs now. Like, it's kind of like been my thing recently. But yeah, if I would have to just choose one, I would say fizz as well.
Oh, nice. See, I'm getting older and I totally discriminate now, and my drinking repertoire is getting smaller, I notice.
Oh, really? I feel like I'm just like going wider again all of a sudden. Just
See, I'm quite faithful and Inka's throwing it around all over the place, it seems.
yeah. Oh, well,
Try any old thing.
we had this barbecue party recently, and I bought Corona beers because they're quite light and nice and summery, and then I got like people to take a couple of sips, and then I put tequila, fresh lime juice, and Campari inside, and made
Oh,
it into
geez,
a cocktail, and then put a little bit like lime and chili flakes on
oh,
the bottleneck.
I wouldn't even have made it to the getting a sausage off the barbecue. I'd have been home.
No, because tequila like keeps you going, Definitely recommend it. It's very good. Okay,
Brilliant.
what's something you two have least in common?
What do you think?
Oh, well, love for Bon Jovi.
Yes, I'm
At
sorry.
least that's like definite. Although if I would have 2 tickets, I would probably force you to come with me anyway.
Oh, bless your heart. Why would
You'd
you
be like,
never not?
no. I would find
I know,
like
because I love
like,
your love of it, but I
you
just,
have to.
yeah, I love your love of Bon Jovi. I just like don't love Bon Jovi. You get a tan and I don't, I guess.
What? You don't get a tan?
No, I fake tan. What
Oh.
else do we not have in common? I
don't
guess
know.
that my drink window's getting narrower and yours seems to be getting wider. That's like least in common right now,
I know, but at
right?
least you're still drinking.
But I can't think of too many huge discrepancies.
No.
And no.
No, I just remember when we met the first time and we were like bonding over the Guns N' Roses and all these other things. And then I said Bon Jovi and you're like, yeah, they're so annoying. And I'm like, no, I love them.
I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
can't stop them.
It's like, okay, well, it was going really well, but
Yeah, that's
had
our
to be
biggest
something.
difference. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So we can be
Okay.
sisters, not twins.
Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, I think one of the questions was like, are you guys lesbians?
Oh, really?
Yeah, or are you a couple or something?
Oh, that's quite cute. We could be called Whisky Wives.
Yeah. Whiskey Dykes.
Whisky Dykes. Fabulous.
Oh my God, I don't know. Anyway, so let's go to another whiskey.
Next up, an ad for the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. Right. Have you ever wanted proper VIP access to the best single malt whiskies on the planet? The Scotch Malt Whisky Society is where the magic happens.
Every month, the Society drops around 20 new single cask whiskies as a part of their outturn, each one individually selected and approved by the Society's expert tasting panel. With all the whiskies bottled at cask strength without chill filtration, allowing you to enjoy the whiskey in a raw, untouched way. No mass market releases, no repeats.
Because every bottle comes from a single cask, roughly 250 bottles, and once they're gone, they are gone. Like that one ex who vanished without a trace.
Except these whiskies are far more reliable and tastier.
And the name's only Scotch Malt Whisky Society would taste a whiskey and go, yes, this is clearly Jelly Babies in a sauna or thunderstorm over a football.
They have bottled from over 150 distilleries, so whether you're into peat, pastry, fruit bombs, or something that smells like your granddad's shed, in a good way.
The Scotch Malt Whisky Society has got you covered. These are jams non-members can only dream of.
And now's the time to get into the good stuff. Join the Society for £100 a year. That includes your membership and a bottle.
Yes, indeed. They'll throw in your first bottle worth £70. Plus, because you're listening to us, use the code SISTERS. That's SISTERS at checkout when you join, and you'll get 2 free Scotch Malt Whisky Society tasting glasses as well.
Head to smws.com/join and start your single cask adventure.
From the cask to the glass at the peak of its prime, it's SMWS. It is whiskey time.
That was good.
Hello, is that the Whiskey Sisters?
Oh my God, these are squeaking so much. It's really annoying. I'm really sorry, guys.
If you were my wife, I would be annoyed at you and I'd be saying, get those bloody squeaky headphones off. But it's
I
fine, we're pals.
know. I'm gonna get some. It's my birthday this week, so maybe I'll gift myself new microphone.
Yeah. Sounds good. I need to do that too, actually.
Okay, so I picked up this whiskey from the airport recently. I don't know, because you've been talking about Jura and how we want to cover it and stuff, but we probably need like an official episode because I do feel like it splits so many opinions and
Yeah.
there's very like much difference from like their core editions, the 40 ABVs, then to some special releases which seem to be amazing, but I just never get to try any. Okay, so this one is Jura Cask Editions, American Bourbon Cask, and yeah, 40% ABV. I feel like it was maybe after the Arran, it was felt a bit watery maybe.
Oh, really?
But I initially was getting that kind of caramel. There's this sweet called Dram.
Oh, yeah.
So it was giving me that kind of slightly oaky and caramelly on the nose.
See, on the nose for me, I got like very caramelly, caramel, like nugget, that white and pink chewy nugget, pear, but then something a bit musky floral on the nose. And then when it's been aired and I've gone back, I actually find it a bit musky leathery now.
Like a sweet suede?
Mm-hmm. That's a
I
good
know.
shout.
But I just feel like I wasn't getting that much from the nose and I found it a little bit underwhelming on the palate. So oak, spices, ginger, maybe even like a mellow chili, fresh chili, more toffee, coconut, and bit of cinnamon on the finish. But actually now that I took another sip, like I feel like it's the first sip, it's like, oh yeah, actually that's quite nice. But then when you're sipping it, it's kind of, the flavors go away so quickly.
I think it is quite a light mouthfeel, if that's not too vague a description. I really like Jura, so I don't know if there's a familiarity for me that I just feel like super comfortable with. On the palate, I get orchard fruit, soggy short crust pastry, that you would have like on a fruit pie.
Yeah.
Wee bit of white pepper spice, kind of, I know I've said lighter mouthfeel, but I also think it's quite a creamy mouthfeel, which makes me kind of imagine whipped cream. So I don't know if I'm just imagining whipped cream or if I can actually taste it.
I think it's a look because it is kind of sweet, those toffee, coconutty, vanilla notes. So it can also maybe make you think about the kind of creaminess.
So sippable and so like light and breezy and comforting and delicious.
Yeah, no, I actually, now that I've took that sip just there now, I think it's quite nice. It's not like, it's, overly exciting, but for, what was that, like 25 pounds or something. It's like really, really cheap.
Bargain.
And like easy, sharing bottle, I guess.
I think it's a really good dram that if you're in the pub catching up with a whiskey pal, that you can sip merrily without the whiskey distracting your chat, and it's just going to wrap you up in a nice whiskey glow. And I get a slightly sharper pear, kind of pear drop sweetie on the finish. Jen is in Jura.
Yeah. No, I remember when we went to Isle of Malt and you literally almost jumped out of a moving car because you saw someone you knew.
I saw Charlie Hogg, a Mull legend.
Yeah. And then you were at the pub to have Jura whiskies with him.
I did.
For a while.
Sorry, that was maybe a wee bit rude of me, but I was like, oh, here's my pal. Bye.
No, but it's nice. And like I can see that's why you like have that connection.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? That's the association. Like, as we've often said on the podcast, that association you have maybe the first time or the experiences you've had with a certain whiskey, for sure.
Yeah. And Jura has been going on since 1810, so there's a lot of history. And, there's probably about 200 people on the island. So I do want to explore it further. It was, maybe I should have spent more money and got like some more exciting bottle, but I just kind of just wanted something to get us started on our Jura.
One day I'd love to go over to Jura because I've never been.
No, me too. I haven't been either. It would be good to do Jura and Isla at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's go. Next question. If all distiller names were removed, which bottle would be hardest for you to identify blind?
Oh,
that's a tough one.
Question. That's really tough, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know, because you think there's certain...
I think I'd maybe struggle with Tobermory Distillery because they have I'm just thinking back to the tastings I've done there and their core range. Would I recognise them?
I think I would
Or
recognize Legic, but
I'd
like
recognise that,
actual Tobermory, maybe not.
with all the different cask finishes, I'd maybe get muddled with that.
That's a really tough question, I think. I'm sure there's plenty, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I
Yeah.
think some distilleries are there's a lot of similarities, so you could get confused between
Yes.
certain ones. But yeah, Tobermory is a good shout though. Because I think, but like Legic there's certain things that I think I would recognize in the
Mm-hmm.
sweetness but with the peat and stuff. But Tobermory, I can't even really remember what it's supposed to taste like.
I was at a birthday party of a lovely friend from Mull, and a lovely man who works at the distillery gave me this amazing sample, but I forgot what it is, and I've got some of it to half it. I did have some on the night, so I'll check out with him. What is this delicious sample you gave me, and
Yeah.
another
Oh
time.
my God. Yeah, I have some bottles, even like from sometimes when we've been sharing samples that didn't have a pen or something and never wrote anything. The bottle was like, yeah, I'll remember when I get home. I'll remember.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
I'll
then
remember this.
just have so many random bottles that doesn't say anything.
Yeah, me too.
I know, like one of them is, and because some of them are in this exactly same style of bottles as well. And one of them I know is like 25-year-old Arran whiskey that we had, but then it's just mixed. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. One
I
night I
should have
will just
I
drink
should have
random.
given you some samples I'd go for this episode because I've got a super dark coloured vintagey Macallan that I've not tried. It's crazy colour and crazy age. So we need to
Oh,
maybe think about that in our next
yeah.
random episode.
I know we can do one later on, like, because I really wanted to give you the Doravec that I got recently, but the bottle was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, what bottle would cause the biggest argument at the table full of whiskey nerds?
Do you think
Argument as in like who wants to drink most of it, or more like I don't like that, and so probably like Macallan, because I think some people are really, or maybe now even like Dalmore, because people would start arguing about
I wonder maybe as well about Ardbeg. I think I remember that bottle that was like the super duper long fermentation and some of their special releases that have a lot. I wondered if that would split opinion as well.
Yeah, possibly.
But whiskey nerds having a battle over the table, now that is an evening that would be quite entertaining.
Yeah. Or it could be something like, yeah, if you start talking about the peat compounds and
Yeah.
like for example, like we had this Ardbeg later on, and I can just give like I found it quite salty, and I know some nerds are saying like, oh, I hate when someone says that peated whiskey tastes like salt or salty because it's some compounds and blah blah blah. It doesn't actually taste salty. Well, but it does because that's what I'm tasting.
But if that's what you're tasting,
Yeah.
exactly. It's all subjective, isn't it?
Exactly. But I'm ready for the battle. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay, which dram would pair?
Can I just say, it just reminds me, you know how Glasgow's such a passionate city and there's often fights at everything.
Yeah.
So once I went, you know the astrophysicist Brian Cox that talks about like millions and millions of stars. So couple of like physics nerdy guys, or I don't know who they were, but that's kind of what they looked like. That's me just being judgmental. They started fighting in the lecture because of like different opinions on like theories of the cosmos. And I just thought, amazing. That's like a fiery, passionate city and like a nerdy, like, scrap.
No, good. And that could be paired with Ardbeg Eureka or Supernova.
Yeah, Supernova.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Okay, so which dram would pair with Scotland versus Morocco and Scotland versus Brazil?
I have a few suggestions.
Okay.
Scotland versus Morocco. Would it be good to have like oh no, I'm getting mixed up. Is it Morocco for some reason? I saw they were playing Mexico and I was going to say Ardbeg and mezcal.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
much we were focused on football.
So sorry, Inka now. Why don't you suggest for Scotland versus Morocco?
Oh my God, I don't know. What would that be? Something spicy,
Hmm?
you know? Spicier dram. Maybe even like one of those Indian whiskies because they tend to be some spicier. I know it's not the
Oh,
country is not right, but going with the spice aspect.
okay.
Or
Yeah.
anyway, any like a Scotch whiskey that is more spiced. And for Brazil, I don't know. It's a tough one, hey. I
What
don't
about
really
what about
from
Tomatin
Cal.
Portuguese editions? I know they were
Oh
colonized
yeah.
by Portuguese, so
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any like ill feeling there, but I thought that might be pretty nice, like cultural linkage.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea. That would work.
And plus, they were so nice, weren't they? Do you remember that
Yeah,
range?
yeah. Some of them were sweet but yeah,
Mm.
that was I want to say Woodworks, but I don't know if it was called Woodworks.
Woodwork is Portugal's like own brand, like
Oh yeah,
their
that's right.
Portuguese
Yeah.
distillery.
I know because we did the battle, didn't we? The Italians and the Portuguese ones, and then
Yes.
hmm
So I think that would be good for that.
yes. Did you watch the game, Scotland?
I thought
Um,
but then I was sleeping and I just thought I can't be bothered getting up when the alarm went off. What about you?
yeah.
Did you watch it?
No, I was fast asleep.
I'm like
It was like 3 in the morning. Come on.
I- 2 in the morning for me. I was just like, too much. I need sleep these days.
Yeah.
We're cheating Scotland on it, aren't we?
Yes, yes, of course. I like watching all the stuff on social media though, what they're getting up to on
Yeah.
in the States. It's funny. And I like all the cones that they've been putting on all the
I
statues.
know, brilliant. And it is nice. It seems a nice, positive, like everybody environment, which I think the world needs plenty of right now. So I'm loving that.
Yeah. Given all the star collaborations happening right now, which celebrity do you wish would partner with a distillery and which one?
I've got someone of you.
Well, you say yours first. I guess it would be like a music thing.
Well, I would actually wish that Killian Murphy would have a collaboration with a whiskey brand because I
Ah,
had a recent hyperfixation on Killian Murphy and his like beautiful face and his intensity of his like creative spirit and soul. So I just think that would be so cool. But he's very into Ireland, so it would need to be an Irish whiskey. He's from
yeah.
so maybe I don't know. I don't have a particular love affair with any Irish whiskies up to now, but I'd be willing to be flexible and see. So that is who I would be
Yeah.
excited if I don't even know the
I'm
drinks,
kind
but
of surprised that he's already doesn't have something, but he is funny in all the interviews and stuff. I feel like he's so kind of dry, or like I don't think he's very sociable. Like
I
he's
think he's just like into the craft of acting and his family and a simple life and doesn't want I don't think he would ever partner like with a whiskey brand or anything like that. So yeah. His
yeah.
character, I doubt he would, but I think it would be pretty cool.
But yeah, I don't really know because obviously like anything music, like the whole Metallica things, that was good, got me going. But I'm not like super into the celebrity collaborations anyway, so I'm not
Mhm.
sure who would have to be that I would be that inclined to buy it. Why don't we go and sip more whiskey and see if anything comes up?
Do you know
So
who I
this,
think would be? Can I just say, Inka?
yeah.
Do you know who would be an awesome person to interview if she paired up with a whiskey brand? Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh yeah, well sure, yeah, that would be funny.
And in American Pie, she does drink a whiskey and makes a reference to the age of it because she's like having a frisson with a younger guy. So I think she would be fabulous. I would love.
Yeah. No, exactly, and it would be nice to have some female character with whiskey.
I got a lot of flavors on the nose. I got a lot of I think she
Someone make it happen and come on the podcast. Deanston 17 orange wine finish. Matured 15 years in ex-bourbon casks, finished 2 years in Vino de Naranja casks, which is a fortified wine with a long tradition in the Spanish region of Andalusia. made by infusing wine with dried orange peel. So it's not like your usual orange wine as you know it.
Ah, see.
And bottled at 53.6% ABV. And it's like aged in the Solera as well, the wine, or the fortified wine. So I loved this when I first tried it, and I still do. But I mean, I was surprised how excited I got about this whiskey because it's not like
Oh.
my usual. Like I wouldn't if I would have just tried it in a bar, I probably wouldn't have chosen it. You know what I mean? Like I would have.
Yeah, that is interesting. You wouldn't have been necessarily drawn to it.
Yeah. How did you find it on the nose?
Black cherry, marzipan, toasted almonds, vanilla. It has changed a good bit now. It's been aired for a while.
Yeah, it definitely needs a bit of air. I think I sent you a message saying like, give it some time, but I guess with the age as well.
Maybe a bit coconutty as well, like Bounty Bar.
Oh yeah, good shout.
Oh, it's Bounty Bar on the nose now.
It is. I know. Now I can't get past it.
Oh, yum.
I was getting candied citrus peel, Jaffa cakes, or that kind of some sort of chocolate with orange, juicy orange cake, lemon icing, sweet vanilla or like a vanilla wafer, maybe a fruit salad with whipped cream. But I don't know if it was just my mind going to places. Maybe even some slightly herbally or greeny note now as well. But yeah, it's nice.
You say that because on the palate, I was shocked and stunned by the palate first. I was like, oh, it's quite funky. I've got like marshy land. And then I was thinking, is that a chapati with a wee bit coriander through it? Then I thought, I'm not sure. And then it got sweeter for me, like the syrup out of tinned fruit. Now I'm not getting any of the funky marshy land or chapati. Now I'm sipping on it again. So I don't know what that was about, but I did find it somewhat confusing initially and not in a bad way. But I thought, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
It's very juicy though, like really is oily, usual to Deanston. It definitely is oily or like almost like a honey stickiness. Sweet lemon, marmalade, orange spoiled sweets, crushed almonds. I was getting a bit of vanilla custard, juicy orange cake, a bit of ginger. Yeah, no, it's like a medley of orange and juicy flavors.
No, that's good. You got all the orange notes through because I was like, come on, there must be orange here. But
really? Oh, I was
yeah. That's good.
On the finish, oh, bloody hell, this bloody microphone. Oak, raisins, and I don't know if you know the Italian lemon soda, the black can, very lemony, but it has like a sweeter aftertaste. So I was getting that at the end. But like, I really want to try this in a cocktail. I think old fashioned would be nice.
Oh yeah.
Something, I don't know. I need to think of something. Or try it in different ones, maybe even sour. Or like a spritz. You could even do a spritz. Kind of like an Aperol-y, but not like too much Aperol because it's already so orangey. But yeah, I need to try some stuff, find some time. But yeah, did you like it? Or are you underwhelmed?
Yes. No, I'm not underwhelmed. I'm like, I've first on the finish, I wrote confusion on the finish because I just was quite surprised by it. I think it's now a bit kind of gingery spicy on the finish for me. And I don't know, I think it would warrant going back to again and having a new nose and a new like sip for me because I just was getting quite an unusual Dram experience. But it's nice.
Yeah, I do think it is quite different and it is much fruitier and sweeter that maybe, you might not reach. But I thought maybe you would like it because you like sweeter stuff, but maybe it just takes time. Okay, question. If you had time machine, would you go forward or back and where would you land? I think I would go to 1950s. Well, yeah, 80s. No, but I think 50. I always joke that I must have been like a 1950s housewife in my past life because I like hosting and feeding people. And then, I could go and like
pinafore kind of dress on and a wee apron.
Yeah, and then I could go and, dancing to like Elvis Presley and stuff like that.
That's nice. I know I should probably answer like go and like find out about stocks and shares or lottery wins or sports wins and stuff. But I just think if I was just being hedonistic, I think I'd just go to 1987 Sunset Strip
Yeah. You'd wait for me to be born.
But I think I'd need to also hope the time machine took a few years off me, because I can't even be bothered staying up for the football now. So I don't know how I'd handle the Sunset Strip 1987.
Yeah. But I think, like that TV show, oh God, what's the
Outlander.
no, the one that's like
Bridgerton.
the marketing company in the 1950s, Mad Men. It's obviously very sexist and stuff, but I still think it could be interesting.
I think I'd be scared to go to the future in the time machine.
Oh, I would not gonna go. Oh no, I just think everyone's gonna be so annoying in the future.
And I think we'll have chips in our brain. There'll be a lot of pollution and stuff. Hopefully not, but maybe. And
Yeah,
I don't want to see like
too hot.
yeah. And I just think keep the mystery and magic of life and trust the process.
Yeah. No, definitely, yeah. I think 80s and the 50s. What are you currently obsessed with that has nothing to do with whiskey? Like you through some Korean TV and stuff like that.
Yes, I'm still on my Korean genre obsession. I
Yeah.
recently watched a Korean reality show that had lots of shamans and psychics and tarot readers all like competing. It was like bizarre and fanciful, unbelievable and fabulous. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. But I'm quite obsessed with a family member gave me lots of digitalized footage. Our grandfather used to have one of those old cine cameras that filmed without sound.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I've been going through all the old cine cameras, so that's my current obsession. And they're amazing, like back to when I'm a baby, but also like
Oh,
America in the 70s of all the streets and parades and everything. It's
that's cool.
so cool.
That is really good. Yeah, that sounds good. We actually still have those wee portable cameras from our wedding from like 9 years ago.
Oh,
I have them here. Like, finally, I have to go and take. I don't know if they just been heat damaged, but I'm gonna see if anything comes out of those. Actually, like that's my job for this week.
So what are you obsessed with that's not whiskey related?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not like really stupid like rowing. Every time I go to the gym, I have to use a rowing machine.
Oh, nice. That's very good for you. That's a
And
good
like I
obsession.
started this new thing that because I was thinking, because I turn 40 next year. So I'm like, I want to correct my posture. So I'm doing this like daily movements, 3 simple movements, but like every day to
Love
correct my
it.
posture. So like that's just my weird obsession, I guess.
Very nice. Love it.
I know. I also like training the puppy. It's good fun.
Oh, that's so nice. I
Uh,
didn't train my dog very well at all, and he's like barks and jumps, and he's dead excitable.
yeah, no, ours bark as well, but like I'm going on tomorrow night. We're gonna go and there's gonna be other puppies, and they're all gonna bark, and it will be chaos, but it's fine. But like, I look at him and I'm thinking, oh my God, how are you only 6 months old? Like, he's so big. It's just
Oh,
weird. Like, you forget that he's a puppy. But yeah, I think that's my boring obsessions. You're so much more fun. What whiskey opinion that you hold could potentially get you thrown out of a whiskey festival or a tasting?
Oh,
Uh,
probably can't say it on the podcast, but get
I know.
cancelled.
Don't add water to your whiskey.
Oh, that's true. Mhm.
Just let it breathe. Or higher ABV is better.
Maybe
I don't
you
know.
talking about Macallan could get us thrown out. You never know.
It's good to have opinions and discussions, but obviously,
It's healthy debate.
yeah, I don't think I don't mind a good discussion. Okay, you can only listen to one song for the rest of the year.
Oh, savage.
I know. That's really difficult.
Such a hard question,
Like
isn't
one
it?
band maybe or a singer or something would be better, but one song.
One song. Right. That's
Um,
super tough.
I know, because then you don't want to go too like my brain straight away went to Metallica Fuel, but then if I would have to listen to that like all the time, I think I would just get really aggressive.
I think I would pick a song off The Cure's new album, Songs of a Lost World, and listen to one of them, which is a bit melancholy and a bit like
Yeah.
nostalgic.
You know, they're
But I
playing in
am loving
Florence
that.
today.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Smith and his makeup. I hope it's not too hot for him. I hope it doesn't melt off. I love The Cure.
So one of my, I guess at the moment, because I've been listening so much Lenny Kravitz, because the concert Stillness of Heart. So I've probably go with that. It's a little bit like slow, but it's really good. I really like it.
Nice. Yeah. Good question.
Okay, you can only communicate. That's a good one. This is definitely for you. You can only communicate in movie or TV show quotes for a week. Which one would you go with?
Oh, what was the character that would go, "You talking to me?"
What's that?
Don't know. I thought that'd be a good quote.
Yeah, but like I mean, any movie and TV, like I would probably go like The Sopranos and just say some sort of weird gangster, like mafia stuff.
Oh, I think "You talking to me," I think comes from Robert De Niro in Taxi Driver. Oh,
Oh,
so I think the question is like stuff
yeah, like
from the
all,
movie.
yeah, not just one quote, just like any, like I mean, Sopranos had so many seasons and they could just do loads.
So good.
You know what to say?
Okay, I think I'd do
You just
something
maybe on
ridiculous.
repeat.
Yeah. I think I'd go Silence the Lambs.
Oh my God.
Because I'm so obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
I love it so much. And
Uh,
Clarice Starling's like my spirit animal. Yes. I'd go full Clarice for the year.
You would be creepy as fuck. I would be a full-on mafia boss, and you would be some Hannibal and mixture of Hannibal and a Clarice. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so final whiskey of the day, Ardbeg 10 cask strength, 61.7% ABV. I've already seen your face on the camera sipping it. So
Yes.
it'll be interesting now if you go back to it once it's been in your glass. I can start if you want.
Okay. Oh, and I'm just thinking if it was Silence of the Lambs was too offensive, I'd probably choose Friends.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a quite good like fun.
Nice
Or
and
Sex in the
fun.
City.
Yeah, I've just rewatched most of that.
Which one? Friends or Sex in the City?
Sex in the City.
Yeah. No, it's quite good. I find like both of them you can just if you're bored or just can't be bothered to watch anything, you
Yeah.
know,
If you're working
new.
so you
Yeah.
can put them in the background.
Yeah, and like you can start from in the middle of anything because no, I do like both. I know lots of young people now have problems with Friends. A lot of things you could probably not. It's not so PC, but I don't know. You can't change everything. Like it's that was then and now is now.
Was then and now is now. Indeed.
Okay, so yeah, Ardbeg. I found the nose surprisingly mellow. I was
Really?
thinking when I first nosed it, I was thinking, oh my God, is this another one of those like the herbal one? What was that one? That was supposed to be really punk and
Hardcore.
yeah, yeah, hardcore. I was kind of thinking, oh my God, is this another hardcore moment that has been built up so much and then it's like super, like really mellow. But the nose was mellow. Vegetal, asparagus, asphalt, maybe even some petrichor a little bit there. Smoked sea salt, salted popcorn. I'm telling you, like I'm getting salt. Cheese puffs, which I actually really like. And yeah, just not overly smoky. Maybe some popcorn kernels.
And I get a different experience. I find it fishy, smoky. I think it smells like somebody's fingers that's been touching smoked kipper.
No,
The residue on their fingers and
mm.
cigarette ash and barbecue coals in the nose.
Oh yeah, I can go with all those as well, actually. As soon as you're saying those, I can kind of get it. I like the nose, but I just thought like, oh, how is this cask strength? It's so mellow. It's like, oh, and then you take a sip and it's like, whoa, blows your head off. Your face.
Like I don't hate Ardbeg. I really do like the distillery. And I think some of the drams are amazing, but I just drink it like a little kid trying like different foods for the first time. I just find it like,
Holding your nose.
yeah. So what do
It's
you
like,
get on the palate for this?
oh my God, I love this. I don't know if I can never go back to normal 10. I hope they keep this because, I'm screwed otherwise. Very kind of, well, saltiness. I was thinking chunky chips with salt, sea breeze, salty licorice, a lot of sweet but salty licorice, bitter cacao. There's minty freshness going through as well, almost like a slightly mentally tobacco. A little bit of lemon, crunchy green chilies, not overly spicy, but a little bit. Seaweed, and maybe even star anise or something like that, just
Oh, yeah,
tiny,
yeah,
tiny
yeah.
bit. And then on the finish, bonfire embers, kind of ashy smoke, dark chocolate, and popcorn.
Wow, my God. No wonder you love that. That's a whole big Inka palette right there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure yet really what I've got in the palette because it takes me a while to come back to earth after like the intensity of this. Sweet kind of barbecue meats, maybe a Welsh sherbet. I definitely get lots of licorice, burned wood, and maybe some bitter lemon, and a whole just lot of charredness on the finish. Wow.
Yeah, even maybe like charred orange or lemon or something, as
The
well.
beard fish.
Yeah. It's not overly fishy, but now that you mention the fish, I can kind of get where you're coming
Kippers.
from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
hmm
kippers.
But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Like I
Mm.
can see why people were screaming to get this for years and years and years, and now it's here. I just hope if that was just like one-off release, I don't know how we all gonna cope. Because going back to the normal 10 would be. I did like a side by side testing, and it's just
Oh, did you?
yeah, no, it's 10 is nice, but it doesn't compete for me. So what would you say was your favorite of today, or anything surprising? Any final comments of random smash?
I think they were a really good selection, so well done you, Inka. Really kind of complemented each other, yet extraordinarily different. The Arran and the Jura, one of those for me was much more Gen vibes.
I
Eh,
know, it's so funny. That was so you. And then I'm much more like Deanston and Ardbeg. Like I like Deanston as a surprising oily summer. It's like a summer. I don't even know if there's any bottles available anymore, but if you can see it anywhere in a bar, definitely try it, give it a chance. It's just different. I like
well,
to be surprised. It's kind of fun to have something different because it's like been a
sure.
lot of samey sometimes,
Yeah. So I think that's a good complementing of each other and four nice drams all standing in their own right.
Whiskey Sisters!
We've had a few requests from you guys in the past to feature Lafroig, so finally we are doing that. Next month we will be joined by Sarah Downing from Lafroig to chat all things Pete, Isla and their incredible story. We cannot wait.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since I actually tried or had any Lafroig, so it will be a good experience. Although I'm not sure, like, I'll be a little bit nervous for you, but you have to take one for the team.
That's it. Beginner pants. It's all good.
And we will let you know how did we do at the award ceremony, and did we get James Hetfield in the Whisky Sisters sandwich. I mean, in a photograph.
Indeed.
Yeah, I can't believe that's next week already.
I
So
know. Can't wait to see you.
yeah, rocking together and sampling and having crisps and drinking whiskey. Yes.
I think we should do a little mini live from Metallica, just a little snapshot of us
Oh
at the
yeah. And I feel like we should do a little vlog, like a Instagram vlog, like a
yes.
video.
And if any
How the
of
day
your
is going.
oh yeah, for sure. And if any of our listeners are at Metallica and you see us, come say hi. We have some Whiskey Sisters stickers to make your day brighter if they
Yes,
are
and
brighter.
you can get into Whisky Sisters sandwich too, and we can post it on socials. Meanwhile, follow us at whiskysisters.podcast, at on Instagram, X at Whisky Sisters, and Facebook, Whisky Sisters Podcast.
See you next week at the Podcast Awards and at Metallica, sugar.
Oh, can't wait. I feel like I just had a cigarette after the aftertaste of the Ardbeg.
Yeah.
So fun.
May your glass be full.
And your dram on fire.